Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading for November 17th to the 23rd. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's jump right in. Cancer, look at what's happening. Okay, this week is just indescribably busy, chock full of aspects. You see one every day, but there are up to 4 a day. Yeah, not everything's on the whiteboard. Remember the blue asterisk, always the best aspect of the week. And this is such a rare week. There's an aspect, as you know, it's here, okay? Not everyone on Earth gets to experience it. I will tell you what you can expect. Now, it is clearly a zany sky, all right? There's a lot happening. However, you will most definitely feel nostalgic. You're going to feel romantic this week. You're going to feel a little rebellious. You might feel a little bit antsy too, okay? Just remember, practice patience, right? But you're also going to feel driven. You're going to feel inspired. You're even going to feel relief. It's all over the place, to be honest, okay? It's a little applesauce here. I'm making that a thing. That's a new word, okay? Like, what was the one fetch that they wanted to do in that other movie? Applesauce is going to work. Anyway, the biggest takeaway, to be honest, remember, I've been saying out with the old, in with the new. Oh, we're here, okay? This is the big one. And the biggest thing of all is this is a week where you will 1,000,000% have huge epiphanies, all right? It starts on Monday, November 17th, when you've got the Sun trine Saturn, what, at 25 degrees? You saw last week's reading, right? What happened on Sunday? It was a Sun trine Jupiter, the luckiest day of the month. And that spills over into Monday at 25 degrees, now forming the perfect grand water trine. So you had one already earlier this month. You have another one coming. This is so special for you because Jupiter's a part of it, and Jupiter is in your sign, exalted. Now, you've got 3 very important planets all connecting in the same element. That's a trine, right? And it is so enormously auspicious because Jupiter's involved and trines have the nature of Jupiter. So it's emotionally moving. It's water. Water heals, right? So you are going to feel a lot of comfort and expansion, good fortune. Saturn is going to bring that stability, that support, while the sun is optimism. It's willpower, not just 2 areas of your life, but 3. They're forming that pyramid. So this is just going to be so nice for you, all right? With the sun in Scorpio in your 5th house of joy and pleasure. And remember that Scorpio energy brings that intensity, that passion. And then you've got Jupiter in your sign. This is all about you. This is for you, right? And a lot of emphasis on home and family and the foundations of your life. And then the Saturn in Pisces. That's all about your dreams. Intuition is going to be heightened. You are going to be you're going to have psychic pops. That's how strong this is. With the solar flares happening right now too. Whoa. Yeah. And that's your 9th house of spirituality. Okay. Of your belief system, of inner wisdom. So this is going to be really nice for you. You're going to feel rewarded. There's something hopeful with what you've been working on, okay? Anything in your life, especially, again, more about you and your belief system, what's bringing you joy, what's meaningful to you. Now, this is also something maybe from back when Saturn moved into Pisces, March 2023, you've been working on that area of your life. And so there could be something here that's finally coming to fruition. It could be a book that you're working on. It's publishing, it's broadcasting, it's travel, it's education. You're going to feel something glimmer here. At the end of the day, it's all about you. It's all about you and what you want and what you are, searching for. It really is more about seeking that fulfillment and receiving. You're going to feel this emotional buzz, and you're definitely going to do some soul searching. Remember, half the solar system is retrograde. Okay, so it's all about going within. So you will feel this urge to fix things from your past, and you're possibly going to want to talk about it, but you're also going to really, really feel it. And that's because Mercury sextiles Pluto that same day, 1 degree. Remember, Mercury is weak in Sagittarius. He cannot talk the talk, but Pluto, he's not retrograde. He's a planet of power and transformation. And he's in Aquarius in your 8th house, which is Scorpio's home. And Pluto is the modern ruler of Scorpio. So what does that mean? That's double the intensity here. You're going to feel that. You're going to be walking the walk, talking the talk. You're going to be serious about these changes that you want in your life, especially when it comes to love, relationships, building wealth. That's all part of the plan here. But at the end of the day, it's your personal transformation. That is the 8th house. And so Pluto, remember, he excavates. He digs deep. You're going to be going deep. All right. And this is really good. This is just hand in hand with all the retrogrades. Remember what I said in your monthly forecast. So you are going to feel something awaken inside you on Monday. And this water trine, yeah, it's for the first half of the month. You're going to feel it even the weekend before. All right. And that is just scratching the surface compared to what's coming later. Now, Tuesday, November 18th, Mercury goes back into Scorpio. It's still retrograde, for the rest of the month. That's fine. People, lovers, especially since this is your 5th house. Yeah. Former lovers could be on your mind, or they're coming back through DMs. That's just what happens. Okay. Children, family, it's your 5th house, right? 5th house is also creativity. It's creative projects. There could be something you're working on. There's even a sense of entrepreneurship with the 5th house. So those are, even circumstances that may be on your mind, even from October when Mercury was direct in Scorpio. So just keep that in mind. You're still hyper focused on your future, on building not only your wealth and strengthening relationships, but building your legacy. All right. So this is all in the name of you reassessing and rethinking the direction of your personal transformation. All right. And Mercury in Scorpio, yeah, he's got a little FOMO because the grand water trine, all the water signs, right? That's already in effect. He's a little late to the party, to the river cruise, right? So he's going to make it. He's going to make it. The party's in the front. He's in the back. He barely made it on board, but you're going to see him later. Okay. That's why I'm bringing him up. But the fact he's back in Scorpio, it brings that deep, intense passion that you're going to feel. You could have felt a little bit just confused with Mercury in Sagittarius, but now you're just like, oh, I want this. And it's that detective energy. You going deep for what you desire. Because it's not just Mercury. Remember, Venus, the moon, the sun, they're all in Scorpio, building up to Wednesday, November 19th or the 20th, depending on where you live. The new moon in Scorpio at 28 degrees, happening right around midnight. So depending on where you live, right? But here's the thing. I told you in your monthly forecast, this new moon is not quiet. I want you to pay attention, please. Cancer. You've got the sun, moon, and Mercury all at 28 degrees. So what does that mean? You have a Mercury cazimi. You have the sun conjuncting Mercury. Mercury's in the heart of the sun. The sun is with the moon. But when was the last time you saw Mercury cazimi? At the time of a new moon. So this is very unique. It's very unique. It's also powerful. Okay? It's in Scorpio, but it's in your 5th. So the other thing about this new moon, that same day, Mercury will be opposite Uranus. So you have an opposition too. This new moon, now that Uranus is in the mix, because Uranus is opposite, it's opposite the new moon. This new moon is like something that wasn't supposed to touch water. All right. It's like an electric eel of a new moon. Uranus is like lightning, right? He brings those jolts, surprises, the sky god. He brings the unpredictable. So let's not forget it's still a new moon, okay? Take out a new moon in Scorpio. A moon, the moon is your ruler. It's already, emotions, emotional. You throw in that Scorpio energy. Remember, it amplifies that. So it's a very emotional new moon. And the depth of Scorpio is just limitless. Now, the fourth thing, I'm not done. Mercury will trine Neptune in Pisces this same day. So that's amazing, and that's dreamy, and it's all about your ideals. It puts the passion and compassion. It's something that you're going to feel. That's your ninth house. It's your belief system. It's a spiritual awakening for you with it being in the ninth house. You're going to feel something this day. Okay? It's not just a new moon, set intentions, which, yes, please do. It's a new moon. But it's a day that you are going to feel. All right? You've got a new moon. You have Mercury Cazimi. You have Mercury opposite Uranus. You have Mercury trine Neptune, all on the same day of the new moon. And and we're only on Wednesday, okay? And you're still riding the tail of your grand water trine. About to move into another one over the weekend. Yeah, there's more in the back. I told you it's a loaded week. So the biggest takeaway for this new moon, it's Mercury's turf, okay? Sure, you're going to feel something, but you're also going to have profound clarity. You're going to be in a place where you're going to be seeking meaning and having new perspective on your beliefs, on your future. It's like you woke up from the spell of Mercury and Sagittarius and realized, I'm not living in a Disney movie. This is real life. This is your life. You've got one life to live, right? You only live once. In this reality, you're going to own this. You're going to have, it's like a wake up call, because this Cazimi, that's what it is. It's a flashpoint. It's an awakening. And it's, remember, retrograde too. So it's linked to the past to bring you something new for your future. So you've got to use this. It's a very potent new moon. Okay. It's a complicated one, but it's powerful. So please set intentions, because one other thing, Scorpio's ruler, Pluto, is in Aquarius, right? Forming a sextile to the new moon. And so it's a little wide of an orb, but it's still there. It's like that movie, Anora. Did you ever see it? It won the Oscar for Best Movie. The one where that guy was nominated for Best Supporting Actor. It's like that. It's like him. He was always in the background. He was always there. Every scene, he was just there. Somewhere in the back. You never missed him. He was always on screen. That's Pluto, okay? It's his presence, that guy in the movie, basically like an extra, was so powerful. He was nominated for an Oscar. But that's the whole point. Pluto has your back. Pluto has your back. He's in the background, but he's got your back, okay? He's very powerful, and he's in your 8th house. So there's something here that's helping. He's putting the pedal to the metal for your transformation. Pluto represents transformation in your 8th house of transformation. And yes, we are still in Scorpio season, which, as you know, is all about death and rebirth. You already went through the death part. This is your rebirth, okay? Where you got Pluto involved in your 8th house. When I say out with the old, in with the new, you're going to feel a shift from this point forward, especially with love, with relationships, with your transformation, with money, with inheritance, investments, bonuses, commissions, royalties, all of that, joint bank accounts, loans, taxes, all of that. Okay? This is carrying you for 6 months into May 2026. And the fact that this new moon is in your 5th house, wow. Congratulations. A lot of y'all are having babies. A lot of y'all are starting some big creative project. So a lot of y'all are taking on new hobbies for sure. And relationships, they're just, it's taken to the next level. All right. Now, don't forget, Uranus and Taurus will be opposite the new moon, and Mercury and Scorpio at 28 degrees. All right. Remember, Mercury was at 28 degrees on October 28th. That is very important. 2 + 8 = 10. 1, new beginning. But the bigger thing here, it's Uranus, okay? In your 11th house. So there could be something unexpected that happens around this new moon. Something out of the blue, but something from around October 28th could resurface. Just keep that in mind. It may have to do with friendships or a group or organization that you belong to. It may have to do with something with social media too. You could be like getting a message for someone that you had been writing, maybe even, I don't know, anything online, to be honest. Check your DMs. Um, the thing is, and it has to do, 11th house is your future hopes and wishes and dreams. And don't forget Uranus. He's still rumbling, right? He's at that total, he's at 29 degrees, critical degree, and he's still rumbling. He just moved back into Taurus. He does bring disruptions, the unexpected. He likes to break the rules. So there could be something here. I'm just letting you know, just something that may be surprising. And it may have to do with finances as well. Uranus is in Taurus, big finance sign. And again, your relationships and something even having to do with your self-worth, your, self-value as well. Okay. Remember, Uranus is retrograde though, just like Saturn and Neptune and Mercury retrograde. So whatever these changes are, these unexpected moments, it could be you. It could be you having your internal radical breakthrough, this awakening, okay? On the same day of this potent new moon, yeah, it could be your awakening, all right? The fact that you've got the grand water trine with a north node in your 9th house, that's something's awakening here, okay? So just keep that in mind. It may be everything about who you were and now who you're meant to be. It's that big. Now, if you're a cross watcher, if you watch for your rising or your moon, or for your husband, or for your favorite waiter at Applebee's, it doesn't matter. All the fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and I'm throwing in you and Pisces. Yes, all the water signs will feel this new moon the most. And if you know your natal chart, if you know your birth chart, planets, 26 to 0 degrees in any of those signs, if you got them, oh, they're going to be aspecting. You'll feel this. Now, the other thing is, speaking of, okay, one other thing. Yeah, you got the Sun, Moon, and Mercury here as the headliners this day. Venus. We can't forget about Venus. Venus is all about love and money and relationships and creative projects and creativity in your 5th house of love and relationships and joy and pleasure and creative projects and procreation. Venus has presence too. Remember, she's in Scorpio. Oh, she's going to be seen. And she's in Scorpio, where she gives 0 Fs. She gets to wear, the leather boots, all of that, okay? She's going to be throwing rocks at your window. That's Venus in Scorpio. She's connecting with the nodes. She's having conversations this day. You got 5 things happening on Wednesday. So you have a nodal axis with Venus, North Node in Pisces, South Node in Virgo, and she's negotiating on your behalf. So there's something fated happening here. With love and money, it's Venus, but something deeply joyful, passionate, with your 9th house and your 3rd house. So there could be something here with travel. There could be something here with education, something that you're learning. A lot of communication that's going to be happening, but there's something here you may be launching, or something that you're ending for something new, because everything has shifted up here for you. Either way, just pay attention to this new moon. It is big. Now, Thursday, November 20th, this is the biggest thing of all. Uranus in Taurus, sextile Neptune in Pisces. Welcome to your epiphany. This is big. All right. This is a major highlight of the century. Okay. I talk more about it. I'll leave it at the end of this video, what you can expect for the next 2 years in your life, the Saturn-Neptune conjunction video, like big, because this is part of that prism portal that you started feeling this summer, okay? This aspect is generational. It's culturally defining. We have not had this since the late 1960s, the era of love, peace, and happiness, and that pretty much sums up what you can expect from this point forward until 2027, because these planets are outer planets. They move slow. You're going to feel this for quite some time. And when I say feel it, it's feeling liberated, curious, open-minded, that creative energy really strong. It's revolutionary. This is a collective awakening. It is part of the prism portal at 29 degrees. that extra potent critical degree point. This has magnitude. And again, both planets are retrograde, so it's mostly internal for you. The fact that it has to do with Neptune and Pisces in your ninth house as spirituality and higher mind. The fact that you've got Uranus and Taurus in your 11th house connecting with others. The 11th house is humanity. It is the collective. This is big for you, Cancer. Your life is going to shift in ways that you could never believe. All right. And remember, a lot of this is more like undercurrents, right? Because this is a 5-part story. They meet 5 times for the next 2 years. Okay. And so the fact that they're retrograde, it is more about your personal revolution within a spiritual revolution that began this fall and will just continue. Okay. From this moment forward, you are going to realize all the answers you seek come from within. This is your big breakthrough. Okay. And again, slow burn, 5 years, 5-part story. This is the second part. And it's a prelude is what it is to your big hero's journey that starts next year, okay? Because they are going to perfect in July 2026. I've talked about July 2026. That is a month that will go down in history books. And I talked about it in Great Awakener. So just know it's really rare. The next time Uranus and Neptune will get together after their 5-part story that ends in 2027 will be 2137. So when I say this is rare, it's extremely rare. You're just going to feel this shift. Now, Friday, November 21st, you've got the sun in Scorpio opposite Uranus now, okay? But trining Neptune as well. So there's another mini spiritual awakening that you're having around this time. There may be something here with travel as well, but it really is going to be... it's Uranus. It keeps on rumbling. I told you last week that the Taurus-Scorpio axis, it really is all about money and relationships. So yeah, there's going to be something here. It's an opposition. So again, with Uranus, you feel the lower expression. There's something that just comes out of the blue. Maybe something with a friendship. It's your 11th house. So definitely people are involved here. Okay. And there could be some... maybe just not seeing eye to eye or just some surprising event that you're like, oh, I had no idea that this wasn't even on my radar. All right. But the sun will trine Neptune. So that brings in these creative solutions and compassion for whatever situation or circumstance may arise. Remember, the answer is within. And then you move into Sagittarius season. Okay. Well, the sun moved into Sagittarius, joining Mars. This is all about your 6th house. This is your 6th house, your day-to-day routines, self-improvement, right? It's all about work. That is the 6th house. And so what's happening here is for the next 4 weeks, you are going to be hyper-focused on your big picture, all right? What's your quest all about? That's Sagittarius energy, having this hunger for adventure, for exploring, for expanding your horizons, and looking at what's happened for y'all. There's gotta be, your day-to-day is going to change. Okay. You got Mars here. Actually, in fact, this day you've got the moon in Sagittarius. So you are going to feel this spirited energy. A lot of y'all are writing books. If you're not, it's going to be the next 4 weeks where you decide, oh yeah, I'm going to write a memoir, or I'm going to write a book. I'm going to start a blog. I'm going to start there's stuff here, broadcasting. You want the world to know something. And there is a sense of becoming wiser in your day-to-day as well as work, but you're just going to love this. Mars is going to make you go after your calling. Okay. It's non-negotiable. It's non-negotiable. So just keep that in mind. You're entering a season of fire and freedom. And with everything that's happening this week, how you're going to feel something, how you're going to think, how you're going to explore, you're going to do. Okay. Remember, Sagittarius is the archer. Okay. The centaur. Those horse legs are strong. You're not going to be idle, especially with Mars here. There's going to be a lot of activity with colleagues, employees, things like that. All right. So, and then Saturday, yeah, look at this. Can we talk about how big of a week this is? You've got Mercury trining Saturn, Jupiter. You know, Jupiter trine Saturn. So there's your second grand water trine. So Mercury's made it to the front of the boat. He's the life of the party. He's eating the good shrimp. They got the good ketchup. It's a fun party. It's, again, everything I said about the other grand water trine. You're just switching out the sun with Mercury. So now this is more about networking. This is more about communication. This is more about building bridges and what you're thinking and processing about in terms of love and true love and what brings you joy and pleasure. And yes, you may be also, I mean, it is your fifth house. There's just so much here. You're going to feel this intense passion to do. And remember, Jupiter's part of this, Saturn's part of this. It's so special. This is you on cruise control. You're at the helm of this dinner cruise. And remember, water is fluid. You're charting your course. I love this water trine. There's something stabilizing here with Saturn. There's something hopeful here with Jupiter in your sign, okay? You are turning the tides. You're riding the wave into this brand new era, all right? Never forget that hope, yes, hope is the pillar that supports the world. And I say that because I've been talking about the collective. You're going to see more movement in the collective. From this point forward, you're going to not only see that, but you're going to see a lot of your role and how you contribute to the collective. All right. We're going to see it playing out. November 23rd, you have the Sun sextile Pluto. So this is huge. But it feels like there's something. It's really nice too, by the way. This is an aspect where it's like, it's all about honesty, integrity, being rewarded for that. It's do the right thing energy. Pluto brings in that authority. So this is a sextile. This is a window of opportunity for you. This is your chance to have an impact on, boss or a colleague. Remember, your sixth house is part of this. So a lot of work stuff here, relationship as well. Maybe a banker, it's your eighth house, or investor, whatever it is. You're going to find yourself even being very influential too. It could be you that's empowering others, but either way, you're feeling the rush of this grand water trine still. Is your cruise, okay? Is your cruise control. Just set sail. Please set sail. Go forth, okay? Before I make a joke about sailing on the tarot ship. I would never, Cancer, I would never do that. I would never make a joke about that. Cancer, let's get started. See what's going on for you for November 17th to the 23rd. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay. Cancer. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. How are y'all doing? I'm trying to get the what time? Okay. I'm gonna try to make noon. Yeah. I've been doing back-to-back readings. Cancer. I do a traditional culture cross spread. Offers the best overview, especially for a weekly reading. If we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will. The other thing is that Cancer, this is a big week for you. It is pretty life-changing. You're going through, I mean, you got Jupiter exalted in your sign. You're processing a lot. Mercury retrograde, maybe a little bit like, you had a lot of moments in your day-to-day. There could have been some moments. But now it's back to, having fun. Oh my gosh. You get everything. Oh my goodness. You're good. Oh my gosh. You're making this so easy for me. Thank you so much. You're good AF. You know that, right? Oh, this is life-changing. Literally. Yeah, the Page of Cups. Okay, go for it. You're already doing it. You already had that moment. You're already like, okay, you know what? I'm doing something new. I'm changing my life. Something new has come into my life. And now I am inspired. I'm going to follow my bliss. A lot of creative energy coming through, okay? But this is special. This is the Page of Cups. Remember, cups are water too. It's emotions and feelings, but this is you just following your bliss. This is you just being very inspired. And it could have been through something surprising, all right? And still to come. Remember, I drop these forecasts 2 days before the week begins. So I love it. Go pursue. It's changing your life in a major way. And again, it can be even, let's say, if you are in a relationship, like again, taking it to the next level or doing something different. And this can be love, it can be career, whatever it is. That creative energy is really strong, but you have death in the heart of your spread. That is a big, that's a mic drop. When was the last, I mean, honestly, when was the last time you had the death card in the heart of your spread? This is, I always say, this is one of the cards that it needs to come out more. It needs to come out more. There it is. Out with the old, in with the new. That's what this is, okay? End of one chapter, beginning of a new. That's what this is. Everything that I said in your forecast. And death is attributed to Scorpio. So, big new moon here, changing everything for you. You see the sun. You even see the little boat here going east, going toward that sun, the rising sun, okay? Opportunities, optimism, it's just vitality. It's the sun. Everything is changing here. Now, you do have the 9 of Pentacles in your challenge area. That's fine. If there's someone there, you just may not see eye to eye with someone that has about money or relationships. There could be something testing your independence. And I am getting, it might be you doing it to someone else too. So just be mindful of that. The last thing is, there is the 9 of Pentacles is highly associated with like retirement as well. So if you're seeking that, it's just saying maybe there's some things you still have to think about or process in that moment. All right. And remember, this is just a weekly reading. Okay. So just this week, still take that time. Yeah. I think that there may be a little bit of putting it on the back burner because other bigger things are going to come up and then you can get back to it. Right. But King of Wands and your crown, like you're good. Big leader, he's full of passion. This is someone who has already transformed his life. And remember, I said you're going to feel antsy. There's things you're going to want to do, right? With Mars and Sagittarius in your 6, oh, come on. That he wants to do, go explore. But all the older outer planets that are retrograde, they're like, not yet, right? So he's a little restless too. So I get it. Remember, it's all about being patient, but still, having that smile and staying at that high frequency, you're going to be fine. There's a lot of, it's just like, yeah, there's confidence here that I really love. Okay. Hold on to that confidence. You see things are changing. 7 of Swords in the root of your spread. Just be honest with yourself. Okay. There's something that you're not telling. There's something that you're not telling someone with everything that's happening here, or you're not being honest with yourself about something. So that's the thing that's going to set you free. Okay. You remember, the truth always sets you free. So with that 7 of Swords, the fact that this card is attributed to Moon in Aquarius is an Aquarius card. You got Pluto in Aquarius, right? It's your 8th house. That's part of your transformation. So whatever you intuitively know is something that you've got to let go or reveal, right? With all this Scorpio energy, remember, it's all about revelations, truths coming to the surface. Let them come up. It's only going to serve you best. Because look at what's waiting for you. You got the Empress. This is everything. The Empress is a goddess. This is not only like all about love and passion. It's super conscious love. It's passionate about everything. This is sensuality. It's sexuality. It's luxury. It's abundance. This is everything. Everything in your world growing. It's fertility. I told you a lot of y'all are having babies. Okay, congratulations. And if not, because all this home energy, like grandkids and stuff. But either way, look how comfortable she is. This is amazing. And the Empress represents creation. There's something here being born, created. It's look at this trajectory. Look at what's happening here. This is a big week for you. And anything she touches turns to gold. Anything here grows. This is absolutely, you're good. You're good. Wow. Wow. You even see the symbol of Venus in the stone-shaped heart. When I say abundance, I'm talking love. I'm talking money. I'm talking children. I'm talking everything. You're good. This is your best week. Let's get to your stuff. Cancer, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what is going on. And it's not, that's, yeah. And you know, I love y'all. You know, I love y'all. I'm looking at the time. All right, let's see. Oh gosh. Okay. Boom, boom. That you're the only sign that I've ever done that for. I've like played my objects. You're really good. There's just wow. I can't even. I'm like you want to take a screenshot. You never had a look at this. Look at this. You got one pip card. You got 2, 3. You got these. Look at all that court. Like this is a big. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Last week. Yeah. It's different this time, but you got the 4 of Swords. Take some time off. Think about what you want. You don't put yourself in the moment. Okay. Don't think of your past. Don't think of your future. It's all happening at the same time. The past, present, future. It's right. So put yourself in the moment. That's what you need to do. And just don't stress about anything. Don't worry about anything. Don't try to, force anything. You're going to be fine. You're going through change. You're going through a big change. Your life is changing. You got that 9 of Cups, the Wish Come True card in your external factors area. So, something big is happening for you. When you got the 9 of Cups with the Empress, with the Death card, with the Page of Cups, look across here. Look at your direction. Look at the direction. What did I say? The direction of your personal transformation. Look at that. Literally right here. All into abundance. Everything that you want. This is a card of satisfaction. And it could be someone because your 11th house is, active. There's the moon actually will be in Capricorn, by the way. Partnerships, love, marriage, relationships, commitments will be highlighted for you. Saturday, Sunday, you're gonna have emphasis there, and it's like a no nonsense kind of way. Like we need to talk, right? And you're gonna get something that you want. But anyway, you truly are. That's amazing. Okay, you got a lot. Remember, hopeful and you're good. You're good. Oh my goodness! Like I can't even. You got the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. You got the pair here. So Queen of Swords is the difference between the King and the Queen. The King, their powers, their energies are more external, right? They're more of a, they're more public facing. Okay. Queen of Swords, where she sits in your staff, it's just saying all you want is just the truth. You want the truth. You want nothing but the truth, especially from other people. But it's also you want to be in a place where you are this authority, where you can make these great decisions. You can even be mediator, where you're just head above the clouds. And speaking of integrity, that is the Queen of Swords. Okay. So let this come out. You got that power with that King of Swords. And remember, I said that with Pluto in your sign, you're going to feel that power. You're going to feel empowered. The King of Swords is he is Aquarius, and you got Pluto in Aquarius. All right. It's all about the mind, this genius energy that Aquarius is known for. This is a huge decision maker. He has no fear at all. He knows fear is fiction. He's faced all this. He's the only king that looks directly at you. He's got nothing to hide. Okay. So in the end of it all, it seems like there is going to be a big conversation that you're going to have, maybe even lead. There's also something where you are maybe making an announcement. There may be something that you're taking action on, especially with communication or even your thoughts, like this big, brilliant idea that you're going to have, and people are going to do it. It's got a lot of power. Anyway, you're good. AF. All right, Cancer. Next week, by the way, you got Venus in a grand way. There's so much happening. Just like this week, there was a lot happening. So anyway, if you like this reading, it'd be great if you subscribe, leave comments. What is going on? What wish you get? You're getting something. There's something here growing, and it's new, and it's auspicious, and it's what you wanted. And it seems like there is someone that is going to be pivotal in that, or someone that's on your journey that feels just so good. Feels really good here.
Anyway, oh, and the second spread, yes, we're gonna do a spread just on the new moon. We're gonna isolate it. We're gonna take a look at it. It's a big one. All right, so tier 3 members, you know where to find the link. Anyone really good and legendary members, you know where to find the link. Anyone's welcome to join. Cancer, thanks so much. I will see you next week. Okay, bye bye.